Hi folks, welcome back to Meta Box Tutorials. Today, let's explore a new way to target and style elements in web design. It is dynamic styling with data attributes. This method is the best choice when you want to style depending on the state, taxonomy, or specific properties of an element, without adding too many classes or IDs. In this video, I'll use it to style posts based on the different types. The types are terms of taxonomy. As you can see, each kind of hotel has a distinct style. Then, the posts with the same type will have the same style. Follow this tutorial to know how to archive it. I think it will be easier to understand if we look at a real case. I have had a list of hotels like this. They are assigned to the amenities service. Then I want each type of amenity to have its own style, like this. Can we use classes as usual? No, because every post has the same class named hotel. Classes cannot target specific posts somehow, but data attributes can do that and will style based on them. In this case, the term is a data attribute. You may know that classes and IDs are HTML attributes used for styling elements, and data attribute is also a type of attribute. The difference is data attribute gives you more context and unique valuable data that identifies the specific elements or posts. It makes styling dynamic and flexible. As a result, the HTML will be clear, since you don't have to create classes too much. It's good for the performance. Does it make sense to you? We'll go into detail about how to style elements with data attributes. First, let's check some tools we need in this practice. In the case of the hotel, each hotel is a post of a custom post type. Also, we need terms of taxonomy as an attribute of data. So, you can install the Meta Box plugin to have a framework to create the custom post type and taxonomy. Then, download some extensions to have advanced features from Meta Box separately. Or use Meta Box all-in-one to have them all. In this practice, we need these extensions: MB admin columns to display taxonomy as a column in the admin screen, MB custom post types and custom taxonomies to create a custom post type and custom taxonomy for the hotels or products, and the last, any page builder that is familiar to you to display posts and style with data attributes. In this video, I use bricks. Now, let's start. We'll create a new post type for the hotels. Go to Meta Box, Post Types, and create a new one. Then your created post type is here. I add some new hotels. We also need a custom taxonomy for the amenities of those hotels. In Meta Box, navigate to the Taxonomies submenu to create a new one. Since I want to display the taxonomy as a column in the admin screen, move to the Advanced tab and check this option. It's available when you have the MB Admin Columns extension. In the Post Types tab, choose the post type that you want to apply this taxonomy to. Now, you can add the amenities of each hotel, and they'll shown in a column like this. These amenities are terms of the created taxonomy. You can check them here. As I said before, you can use MB views or a page builder to display hotels in any place you want. For demonstration purposes, I'll use bricks to display them on the home page. Edit the home page with bricks. Add a new section. Inside it, add a heading element to name the section. Then, add a div element to contain the hotels. To get all posts in the hotel post type, enable the Query Loop button. In the Query section, choose the post type you want to get data from. Next, inside this div, simply add some elements to get data for the hotel as usual. I'll follow the structure like this. First, add an image element to get the hotel's image. It's the featured image of posts, so I use the dynamic data icon here, then search the featured image. For the hotel's name, I use the basic text element. Also click on the dynamic data icon and choose post title to get data from it. To display the type of amenity, add another basic text element. We'll use this button as well and find out the taxonomy. As you can see, they displayed immediately. If you have extra hotel information saved in custom fields, simply add the corresponding elements and use the dynamic data feature to get and display it. After that, on the front end, all the data are shown. I'm styling this section a little bit to have a better look. Then we have a section like this. However, take a look at it. All the posts have the same style. It's quite challenging to differentiate between types of amenities and check which hotels offer the same service to save time for the visitors. To style any element that is identified using CSS or classes is impossible, and data attributes are the solution for this demand. This is the key point of this tutorial, so keep your attention. Back to the page editor with bricks. In the Style tab of the div element, there is a tab called Attributes. With this tab, Bricks supports you adding the custom HTML attributes to any element. Click on it. Enter the name of the attribute in this box. It'll be used to style later. You can set any name you want. The value of the attribute is the data that you style based on. It can be the post title, custom fields, or anything. In this case, we want to style to distinguish the type of hotel. So, click on the dynamic data icon and select the term. This step is the same as getting data from terms. I add this filter to remove the links. Now, when you inspect each post in this div, you'll see the elements have a new attribute attached to it. They are the name of the attribute we added before. Each attribute has a corresponding value as a term of each hotel. We're taking data that is associated with each hotel and injecting it right into the HTML, so we can target elements based on that data. Now our work is just style for these attributes. Move to the CSS tab and style them via the attribute name we set. You can have different styles for different amenities. And we have an amazing appearance of the hotel section. With data attributes, you can target and style anything without affecting performance. It's really powerful and potential. That's the end of today's tutorial. Try it and let us know your thoughts. You can watch other tutorials on this channel to explore the power of Meta Box and its extensions. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to us for more tutorials. Bye!